Giovanni Mpetshi Perricard is capturing the attention of the tennis world.
Full house.
At just 21 years old, he's already earning rave reviews from fans and legends alike.
But Perricard, I'm telling you, it was like eye-opening performance this week.
He's going to be a nightmare for a lot of players for many, many years to come.
He's going to do some damage for sure. He's going to have a long career. He got an easy action on his serve, so there was no real dips in speed or anything like that. So,
standing at nearly 6 feet 8 inches, Giovanni commands attention not only with his stature, but with his rapid ascent up the ATP rankings. He began the season ranked 205 in the world, but by year's end, he had soared to world number 31, a leap few could have predicted. With a groundbreaking serve and a fearless approach, this Frenchman is transforming the sport, and he's only getting started. The weapon that sets him apart. Central to Giovanni's rise is his unparalleled serve, a weapon that has left opponents scrambling. Andy Roddick, another legendary server himself, commented on his amazing serving prowess.
This guy, going 145 first serve, 130 second serve, he was hitting second serves against Shelton in the second set breaker, trying to win a tournament. He went at 142. It's a joke. It's different.
Giovanni's serving statistics reflect his immense power and skill, putting him among the top servers on the ATP Tour. Known for his unparalleled dominance on serve, he consistently averages over 135 miles per hour on his first serve, with blistering peaks surpassing 145 miles per hour. His second serve is equally intimidating, often exceeding 130 miles per hour, reflecting a fearless aggression that keeps opponents perpetually on the defensive. With an impressive average of 18 aces per match, he ranks among the top servers in the game.
Yeah, that's nice. Just put the brakes on.
His extraordinary 91% hold percentage in 2024 underscores his reliability and effectiveness under pressure. Boasting the highest quality serve rating ever recorded on tour, a phenomenal 9.50, he has redefined what it means to be a dominant server in tennis. These stats showcase not just a player with a powerful serve, but one who can wield it with precision and consistency under pressure. His ability to dictate play with his first and second serves alike has made him a nightmare for opponents, ensuring that they must always be on alert when he steps to the line. His serve is also very difficult to read for opposing returners. He disguises it well with a consistent ball toss, and is able to hit different areas of the service box with pace and control. For years, France has eagerly awaited its next great tennis star. Names like Ugo Humbert and Arthur Fils have surfaced as promising prospects, but neither has captured the imagination of the tennis world like Giovanni Mpetshi Perricard. The 21-year-old has defied expectations, breaking through the ranks with a season so astonishing that even legends of the game have taken notice. The catalyst for this meteoric rise up the world rankings? 2 major titles, his maiden ATP victory at the Lyon Open and his amazing triumph at the Swiss indoors Basel. Giovanni Mpetshi Perricard is not just another rising star. He's someone whose trajectory is poised to dominate the sport for years to come. In a generation that is already deeply competitive, Giovanni's unique combination of strength, athleticism, and mental resilience makes him an exciting prospect not only for French tennis, but for global tennis as a whole. Giovanni's breakout season began with a bang at the Lyon Open, where he entered as a wildcard. What unfolded was nothing short of remarkable. Demonstrating raw power and an unrelenting drive, Giovanni claimed his first ATP title, defeating established players and ultimately overcoming Thomas Martin Etcheverry in a thrilling 3-set final. The victory wasn't just a milestone, it was a statement that this young Frenchman belonged among the elite. Later in the season came his crowning achievement, the Swiss Indoors Basel Championship. Facing Ben Shelton in the final, Giovanni not only secured his second ATP title, but made history as the lowest-ranked player ever to win the tournament. His success at Basel was a testament to his relentless serve, his fearlessness in high-stakes moments, and his ability to adapt under pressure. These victories vaulted him from obscurity to stardom. Fans and players alike were captivated by his talent, with some even predicting that he could change the very fabric of the game. While his serve is a standout feature, Giovanni's game is far from complete. His weaknesses, though manageable now, will need addressing as he climbs higher in the rankings. Critics, including former tennis pro and big server John Isner, have noted how Perricard's game was still raw but full of potential.
He warmed me up at the French Open like years ago, and I just remember I'm like, man, like his backhand was really bad, but he like could crack the ball on the forehand. His serve obviously was huge. So
opponents frequently target his backhand, knowing it's less consistent than his forehand or serve. Improving this area will be crucial for Giovanni. as he faces players who can exploit even the smallest weaknesses. He has already started making improvements to his backhand, shortening his motion, which is key on faster surfaces. His technique will need to continue and improve as well. His backhand stroke sometimes uses mostly his forearm to generate power, but he will need to learn to use more of his full body to generate a good amount of pace from that wing. For a player of his size, Giovanni is surprisingly agile, but there's room to grow in his defensive capabilities. His ability to cover the court and handle long rallies will be critical as he encounters opponents who specialize in grinding out points. While his serve often allows him to dictate play, Giovanni's baseline game can sometimes lack the strategic depth needed to outmaneuver top-tier opponents. Developing a more versatile approach will help him compete at the highest levels. He isn't afraid of moving forward to finish points at the net, also showcasing surprisingly good hands and feel. With experience, his serve and volley game will continue to evolve and improve, greatly benefiting from his height and reach. As he faces more experienced players in 2025, his ability to adapt and fix these weaknesses will be tested on the biggest stages. However, there's little doubt that Giovanni's work ethic and commitment to improvement will allow him to refine his game over time. Giovanni's 2024 statistics paint a picture of unrivaled brilliance on the court. Winning an astounding 88% of his service games, he ranks among the top 3 on tour in this category. His resilience shines through with a 68% success rate in saving break points, proving his ability to handle pressure with poise. Adding to his dominance, Giovanni tallied an incredible 600 aces in just over 30 ATP matches, a staggering display of power and precision. With a fastest serve clocked at 146 miles per hour, he has already established himself in the elite echelon of the game's greatest servers. Giovanni's first serve is a game-changer, and with his second serve showing similar power, it's clear that his serving game will be a defining factor in his career moving forward. As the tennis world turns its attention to 2025, the question isn't whether Giovanni Mpetshi Perricard will achieve great results, it's how soon. Currently ranked world number 31, he's on the brink of breaking into the top 20 and establishing himself as a legitimate contender at Grand Slam events. A deep run at Wimbledon or the US Open isn't out of the question. With his serve and growing confidence, Giovanni is particularly well-suited to grass and hard courts. Breaking through in higher-tier tournaments will be a key focus, as his performance in Basel shows that he has what it takes to compete with the best. However, his all-around game will still need to evolve in order to really consistently compete against the top players in the world. Relying solely on his powerful serve will not allow him to win with consistency against players ranked inside the top 30. We've seen that story before with the so-called serve bots, such as John Isner, Milos Raonic, and Ivo Karlovic, who were occasionally dangerous players but failed to become great champions. Giovanni's work ethic and determination are evident. His desire to continue improving, both physically and mentally, will undoubtedly propel him to greater heights. With his ambition matched only by his talent, 2025 could see him entering the upper echelons of the tennis world. Giovanni Mpetshi Perricard isn't just a rising star, he's potentially a transformative talent if he continues to work on improving his all-around game. As the tennis world watches his every move, one thing is clear: Giovanni isn't just the future of French tennis, he's the future of tennis itself. So, remember the name, Giovanni Mpetshi Perricard. The journey is only beginning, and it's looking brighter than ever. What do you think? Is Giovanni Mpetshi Perricard just another gimmick, or can he become a true force on the ATP Tour? Let us know in the comments below.